if it won't let. Okay then, we're back.
So I'm just rejoining the game, as you can see. Gorsh is going to talk us through what he can see while I try and rejoin.
Yeah, Sam just pit. He's quite a way back actually. But it's not looking too great, that strategy, because he's got the two BPRL boys to negotiate. Just gonna have a look. Yeah, it's all sort of just calmed down at the front really. Possibly Reese could make an attack on RBZ because he is on the options and RBZ's on the primes. Luckily for you guys, you didn't miss a huge amount. We got a good battle for the last position between JPS and Carmundo. Just
Okay, I'm
going
just going to have
round
to pause
all
you
of. Ooh, Carmundo's crashed along with JPS. JPS is Aussie's front wing.
So there we go, an incident there between JPS and Commando.
Yeah.
Please let
JPS
me
is Aussie's
spectate.
front wing.
Yes!
Carmundo's lost about 8 or 9 seconds. As luckily the stream is still alive.
Yes, no,
Hopefully.
that's... Unfortunately, that wasn't a connection problem, that was just the game freezing the menu. I've had that before, and obviously last time I left the session, I couldn't rejoin properly because it wouldn't let me spectate, but this time it is, so I can carry on showing you a view. Apparently Dizzy Cupid's done the fastest out with a 53.7.
Such a shame for JPIS. Been a bit of a torrid season for UCRC. That's pretty painful to watch them going back to the pits. It must hurt considering. Yeah, the amount of practice these drivers put into this. They must put in like a good 5 hours per race. Except for possibly even Dizzy Cupid, who doesn't really need to practice.
I think he does, though.
It still wouldn't surprise me if he does.
Yeah, I think that's why he's so good, is because he practices a lot.
I think sometimes
he's very good anyway.
Self-pride, just to complete dominate.
Yeah, obviously he's very good at the game anyway, but he's also a real hard worker. It says he's in second, but he's in first. Don't worry.
Thing to keep an eye on here is Reese versus RBZ. Reese is really closing in on the options. It really depends whether RBZ can keep him behind. If he can keep him behind for about another 3 laps, Reese's tyres will start to drop off, and then it's going to be quite an equal race. Obviously, got to hope that if you're in that sort of position, you don't get disqualified, because it's so easy to push if you're either RBZ or Reese in that sort of situation. Yeah, Sam is right up behind Mighty Midget. I'm sure Mighty Midget will try and keep Sam behind, because although they're not really in a fight in terms of the league championship, you never really know what's going to happen.
Reese is right behind RBZ now, coming into the second sector.
I presume possibly even RBZ will let him go and just wait for another day. Oh, Reese has hit him.
Yeah, a bit of a bump there. I think, as you say, I think RBZ will fight him. He might let him through, but I think he will fight him because in 2 or 3 laps, Reese's tyres are going to go off.
On the straight.
Reese obviously did one more lap on his first stint to allow him to do stint on options, but he will have worse tyre wear near the end of this stint. Even though he pitted a lap later, his tyres will still be off a few laps before RBZ.
Yeah, not the best exit from RBZ there. I think Reese
should be an easy move. RBZ goes to the inside, forcing Reese to go around the outside, but he's got so much speed carried by Reese that he's through before the corner started. We've got the worst view ever here on the stream. We're just looking backwards. But Reese is through.
RBZ went for it again. Reese has got DRS.
Oh, and he's going to make...
RBZ's got his nose up the inside. Ooh. How did they not collide?
That was aggressive from Reese. That was aggressive because he forced RBZ a little bit onto the grass there.
I think it was aggressive but fair, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's definitely on the border though. Sort of thing Verstappen would do.
Yeah, I think Reese will be happy with that being compared to Verstappen. I think he's a Verstappen fan. So yeah, he's in 3rd position now. Is Pro Racing ahead of RBZ. RBZ needs to hold on to him, or Reese is going to get away a lot in the next few laps before his tyres go off. So he did 7 laps in the first stint. He's now on his completing his 6th lap now on this set. So his tyres will start to go off reasonably soon, but the medium tyres won't be great.
Who would you predict for third, Casey? It's going to be very close.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
you could place a bet on either of them.
Yeah.
Obviously, they've done a lot of league racing together.
These next 2 laps are going to decide it all, yeah. Since F1 2013, these two have been racing.
McLaren. We're both the league owners, so it's a bit of... I don't know, really. I don't know how to explain it.
Go on, Reese! Whoops, I didn't mean to say that. Yeah, no. Yeah, I think it will be these next 2 laps that decide it. And RBZ, at the start of the season, I thought he's not going to be happy at all with how he's doing. But he's been really mature about it, and he's managed to pick it up over the last 2 rounds. He's done a really good job. Not get frustrated by the slow start to the season, and he's done a good job. So it was obviously a disqualification in the first round. Didn't do the second round. 13th in the third round, and then 3rd last downright in Spa. He's fighting for the podium once again.
At the moment, we'll take our positions 4th and 8th. Obviously, you always want more, but I think. Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad result for us. Would we jump CRL? It would be very close. And that could actually make a relatively decent finale.
Yeah, 4th and 8th would jump SRL in front of CRL. Obviously, CRL...
I'm just on the broadcast cam.
They've probably been a little bit more competitive than SRL.
I think Reese is starting to hit that drop-off point.
Yeah, 8th lap now on these tyres. 8th lap for Reese, and RBZ is closing back up.
Actually,
so yeah,
I think he pit on lap 8. He pit quite late.
Yeah, it was 7 all right. I can't even remember.
Yeah.
Either one of those. But if he gets to lap 16, he's fine.
Get the primes out the way. Yeah. Obviously, I think the 2 stoppers out the window around here. Yeah, it must be completely out the window.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Doing a bit of a crofty there.
Yeah, it's 3 stop or 4 stop. A 4 stop won't get you.
I don't know how that's worked.
You have to do a 3
up into 7th.
Here comes RBZ.
Collided again.
We're just going to talk about this quickly. RBZ is going around the outside of Pro Racing here.
Is he?
Pro Racing is staying out, but he's been passed, and I think that's crucial for RBZ because Reese has now got to do a full lap before he pits. And using these option tyres for a stint doesn't seem to have paid
he
off.
Won't get the DRS. But he's gaining anyway, just showing
he's
how
closer than he
was sometimes on this game.
He's closer than he was before the pit stops. So it hasn't gone too badly, but it hasn't worked brilliantly. I would imagine that they both will come in at the end of this lap, and then they'll probably both go prime to the end, I would imagine. That would be my thought. Burnout has pulled away quite a bit for that 2nd position, so he should have that in the bag.
Yeah, a bit of a quiet race from Burnout, actually.
Yeah.
But still very well drove. Can RBZ catch him? No, because he's on primes as well. Can Reese catch him? Probably not either. I think now RBZ's past Reese. He's probably looking in a slightly better position, but I definitely would not put it upon Pro Racing. Obviously, having raced with him for a little bit, he's extremely quick, multiple champion for leagues. As they both pit here, that's quite interesting.
Yeah, and Sam is coming in as well, so obviously 16 is the optimum lap to pit Sam. We've asked for an update from Drastic Midget on Sam and Rapids, and he's managed to pull away quite a bit from Rapids as Sam. Rapids is just staying out for another lap now. But had fallen quite a long way behind.
Got held up a tiny bit by Sam.
And then
I'm in the cockpit view for some reason. What's happening? Oh! Reese has passed RBZ in the pit lane. Incredible stuff. Whoa!
Oh!
They nearly collided.
RBZ's managed to get back. Yeah.
Incredible racing. How on earth they went side by side in the pit lane, I do not know. It's extremely close. Oh, common. Midget, don't collide, please.
Blimey, so much battling going on in this area of the track. We've got Calmundo and the 2 Ferraris that haven't pitted.
All went a bit quiet. Sam is behind Calmundo, who has not pitted. Gonna try and negotiate him. I should imagine he'll probably be able to get a very textbook move sort of thing done. Shouldn't be too difficult. Dizzy has pitted for primes. Burnout is also pitting. I presume he's on options. Just going to check the tyres that Zed's right behind reversal.
Pro Racing, just to point this out, I think this needs to be said, is on option tyres, is Reese. So from here, I don't see how we can do this in 2 more stops. Yeah, so RBZ is obviously trying to do 10 laps on each set of primes.
Is it planned? I don't
know. Reese is trying to do as many laps on options and really stretch them out, and then do an elongated prime stint, but not too elongated. He's going to make the move now.
Yeah, he's made the move.
And he's through. But RBZ comes back up the inside.
BPRL reversal, considering he's not pit.
Yeah, BPRL reversal's actually pulled away on this lap, even though the cars behind are on fresh tyres. So I think, to be honest, actually, for Reese, this might work. Because last time, he had to pass RBZ, catch up, pass, and then try and pull away. But by the time he tried to pull away, his tyres were dead. But this time round, he's got 8 laps.
It's going to be a bit like the opposite of stint 2, really, isn't it?
Yeah. So I think he's got to try and extend the gap and then pit earlier.
Be in at the moment?
I'd rather be in RBZ's position, because personally, I don't like driving on old tyres, but if Reese can do that, then he's got a good chance of pulling away from RBZ, not losing too much time before he stops, then pitting earlier and just going slightly longer on the prime tyres at the end.
About going up the inside there. Pretty decent.
Either way, there's going to be a lot of defensive driving.
Yeah, RBZ's made a mistake. That's cost him about 5/10.
Yeah, quite a big mistake there.
Is not under so much pressure. He's not opened the DRS either. I'm presuming you got it. Mighty Midget and Sam are side by side. Hopefully it's not a classic 1-3 accident. A bit like what we had with Commando and Jay Pierce. The Mighty Midget get it back. I think he'll probably resign to this because I don't think he's in a legitimate race. I think he's a pit stop down. Might be wrong.
Yeah, no, he is a pit stop down, yeah. You're correct. Yeah. And Sam's going with the same strategy as Reese, actually. I think they've almost copied each other so far with the strategy. They're obviously also trying to do this thing where they go options rather than primes and try and stretch them out. And Sam, see, for Reese, I'm not sure. But for Sam, it will definitely work because Sam is so good on old tyres. It's unbelievable. And he almost gets quicker when the tyres get worse. It's a
this
great
might be reading
skill
into
that he
things,
has.
But maybe RBZ will be quicker on later on in the race, considering his qualifying pace, and then we'll get closer and closer to qualifying times. I think the primes, swinging back to Reese's side, the primes are pretty decent around here, actually. So, yeah, RBZ chose them twice. I don't think he had to do 2 prime stints. Maybe in hindsight he would have pit on the same lap as Reese. I think we'll still take 4th though. In all honesty, not looking like much of a race behind.
Yeah, RBZ, it's not going to get any worse for him, is he? He's not going to drop back further. I said in qualifying that drivers might be saving option tyres because they're almost as good as primes. But I should have added on an asterisk there, if you can make them work, and that's really critical. If you can make them work, it will obviously work, but if you can't make them work, then the prime runners could just eat you up. So that's a key point.
Wonder if reversal will pit this lap. I think RBZ will be hoping he doesn't. He doesn't actually, so that could actually hinder Reese a little bit. Obviously reversal on quite worn tyres. I think this is basically the battle to keep our eyes on for the rest of the race.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put it past Sam joining in either.
Yeah, he's actually. I didn't realise he was that close. I thought he was a long way back.
Honest, I doubt it, but you never know, really. Especially if there's some sort of collision. As reversal is really starting to hold up Reese, and this is really playing into the hands of RBZ here, isn't it? You can just physically see how much slower reversal is if you're on board with Reese.
Yeah, we've just gone on board.
But it must be quite painful for Reese.
Reversal might be trying a 2-stop.
Yeah.
I really didn't think that was possible, but he's doing a good job of it if he is trying it. So.
If he can get to lap 23, I think he might. Maybe he could do it.
I think you could do it from now, but it would be
bit of a shame for us we
too
don't
slow.
have Mike. He's pretty decent on the tyres. He managed to do 13 Austria on primes, although it's a different track. That was relatively similar around these two tracks. It's just obviously there's I believe more laps in Brazil.
Reversal staying out another lap, but this lap will be the lap that Reese gets
got to
through.
get this move done. Was it? Oh, reversal's actually.
Wow, he's got so late on the brakes there.
Incredible driving from reversal actually.
He's got a lot of confidence.
Yeah, just look behind actually. You can see. Oh, has Reese passed? No, he hasn't actually.
No, I'm really surprised with that.
This is really playing into the hands of SRL actually here, out of my league obviously. Yeah, I don't mean, I'm trying not to sound biased or anything in this battle, but it's just looking ever closer. I really wouldn't
Reese
put it
has lost
past
a lot
either
of
these
time
guys.
now.
I think, yeah, the more laps that BPRL reversal can hold for racing up, I think the higher chance RBZ has. Yeah, and it's sort of getting to the stage where the primes will start to get it back on the options, especially when Reese is in the dirty air of an old prime runner, and I think he's going to get it done now. Well, I thought for a minute BPRL reversal was going to get behind Reese and then purposely pick up the DRS. Interesting, he's actually not got it done. BPRL reversal stays ahead for another lap, and this must be tantalising for Reese actually.
Yeah, reversal's got very good straight line speed and very good confidence on the brakes. He's looking around the outside now, but I'm not sure if he's going to be able to make it. Oh, rubbing wheels through there. I think Reese has finally got the move done. RBZ is right behind them now. He's got to make sure that when he passes reversal, he doesn't let RBZ through as well, because that would cost him dearly.
RBZ's got to be careful he doesn't get tangled in a collision. He's going to get the switchback. Interesting, they're going side by side.
Reese around the outside, surely with superior traction now.
Surely this is going to be done by Reese. I think the strategy of Reese. Oh, RBZ. Oh no! They've collided. I don't know what happened there. I think BPR reversal actually lost the back end.
I didn't catch that. I was on the wrong camera.
Unfortunately, he got collected. Cost RBZ about half a second, but it's not actually too bad. I don't really know what to say about that actually.
I think that's actually helped RBZ.
I think it was a bit of lag because they didn't collide on my screen. Reversal just seemed to spin round. I would have recorded it, but I don't think I would have got it in time as reversal pits. Yeah, he should make it to the end. Been an incredible drive to get them 13 laps.
I'm not sure
what
happened.
It's really a shame to see him be involved in a collision. I'm the same. I can't quite work it out.
It could have just been a spin because the tyres were so old.
But not legitimately, I don't believe. Yeah, it could have been. Quite a hard one to tell because it was almost impossible to tell if I'm being honest with you. It was sort of in between, so.
Yeah, I think
reversal is behind Mighty Midget. I presume Mighty Midget will let reversal through. I don't know though. Been a really disappointing race from BPRL.
Yeah, they just haven't had. Obviously, reversal on the two-stop might come back into it later.
I don't know what's happening with Mighty Midget and Commando. I believe it's legitimate, so Commando's made his way up into 7th. So,
obviously, there's only 11 drivers, so.
Unfortunate for J Pierce as well.
Still not the result you would have
Just
been hoping
a bit
for.
of a lonely race down in 10th. Just gonna go on board with him for a little
Reese
bit.
is pitting. Reese is going into the pits now, and he'll do 12 laps now to the end. Will he come out ahead of BPRL reversal? You would think definitely because reversal had the spin, but that could actually be quite critical. Reversal obviously doing a 2-stop, Reese doing a 3-stop, but still pitting quite early for the final stop.
Could actually be a proper race between them two guys. Reversal's brought himself right into it. Commando is going to really want to hold Reese up here actually, considering he has got ahead, so this could be a massive weapon for RBZ, considering RBZ and Commando are teammates, so I think Commando is going to be defending with all his might here against Reese. Whereas Reversal, now it's Mighty Midget in the background actually.
Yeah, and then Reversal's right
Um,
behind Mighty Midget, so there's not too much
and I
difference
think he'll be
there.
really slow towards the end. Maybe
So I don't
he's
think he'll be able to
got
beat
a top
Reese.
6 on the cards. I'm just gonna have a look at Sam because he was doing pretty decent. He's about
Yeah, I
4
think.
seconds behind RBZ. RBZ's not gonna pit, is he? No.
Yeah, I think it's all
Yeah,
down
he's stayed
now
out for another lap.
to whether Reversal can catch up with Reese on the older tyres. Because obviously Reversal proved just then that he is able to be really quick on old tyres, so he might be able to catch pro racing. But I
I
think
know I said it a
if he
little
were
bit
to
of
catch
a while
pro
ago.
racing, it
Commando
would
could be a massive weapon for RBZ. As you can see, Commando's hanging him out to dry. He's going to do a bit of a Verstappen coming into turn 2.
And
I
there's
said
Sam in the
Verstappen with
background.
Reese quite a lot of the time, and that's cost him about a second, so that's not as good as RBZ would have wanted, but still a decent aid in his favour. So, look, Rapids is in a very lonely race, but still a decent drive. Commando is out of it with that sort of battle, but he's still with it as Mighty Midget lets BPR a reversal.
Yeah, and Reversal is ahead of Sam, so that's interesting. Reversal's got 2 lap older tyres, but we've seen that he's quick on old tyres, so he might be able to keep Sam behind him with that. So BPR Reversal's really putting himself into play. If you don't know, this is Reversal, who used to race in, I think he did F1 2014, was briefly in AOR Formula 1.
Yeah,
so he's
RBZ's in
a
the
handy
pits
driver.
now. He's on another set of primes. RBZ has fitted the prime tyres.
So this is really interesting.
I
We've
don't really
had
know what to say to
each
that.
of these people, all of the
How
people in
is
the battle for
Commando
third have pitted
keeping
and
with Reese
lapped
as
each
well?
other.
I presume. Yeah, hopefully Commando will let RBZ through for my sake, to be honest. I presume he will. Obviously, RBZ and Commando are getting on relatively well. It's very much a team game for us at the moment. We can't, either of us are nowhere near challenging for the title because Dizzy Cupid exists, and we've not had too many great races, except for a podium in Spa, obviously. Yeah, I presume Commando will let RBZ through, coming through here. No, not yet.
We've got an interesting point now where we've got RBZ chasing down Reese, and he's got 2 lap fresher tyres than Reese, and we've got Sam chasing down Reversal, and Sam's got 2 lap younger tyres than Reversal, and they've both got their teammates near each other. So we've got 2 really
Commando, I
separate
believe, is
things
going to pit this lap. Yeah, makes sense. Oh no, he's not pit this lap, but he's going to let RBZ through.
That's Rapids coming in. Rapids would have
watch out for Commando
certainly
in the
lost
final stint, and Mighty Midget. Yeah, Mighty Midget has pit again. Has he or not? I'm finding it quite hard to keep up to date with this racing, to be honest. There's been quite a lot going on, so.
Yeah, Rapids has lost out here because he was quite behind Sam in the early stages, but now he's going to have Reversal in front of him, and possibly Commando challenging him at the end of the race, although I'm not sure. I think Commando will lose too much on this lap to be a threat to Rapids. I do think that
the DRS
lost too much
detection
time.
with RBZ Commando. He's not actually that far off Reese, so pretty impressive on those primes. But I doubt it, in all honesty. Hopefully we can, for the racing, have a battle. I'm just looking at Reversal. I don't really think he's going to be a weapon. He's brought himself into this race quite nicely, in honesty. He couldn't really challenge Reese either unless he's got really far better out-and-out pace. I think, yeah, it's Commando pits. I'm just going to stay on board just to see where he comes out. Who is you saying he would be a threat to, James?
Possibly Rapids. Rapids wasn't too far ahead. I don't think he will be.
Rapids is about 6 seconds ahead.
We've got a very interesting situation here that I didn't think would have happened. Burnout F1 has stayed out massively long. I think he retook the lead briefly, but Dizzy has managed to pass him.
What's happened? RBZ's in third.
And Burnout F1 is now coming into the pits. So he's gone really long. I think Burnout F1's going to lose second here.
Sorry to interrupt, but something's happened here. Reese is in 5th behind BPRL Reversal.
So he's obviously made a mistake
is in
there.
3rd.
Must have been by himself, he didn't have any cars near him.
Yeah, it must have been. And I think this is basically, for any doesn't get disqualified or anything, handed RBZ 3rd on a plate.
Maybe second.
Not really in a...
We're watching Burnout F1 coming up pits now.
He's got 3 laps.
He stayed out really long.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's
not
worked.
Second.
Well, that's a very good job there from Burnout. He stayed out a lot longer than the cars behind, and I could see coming into the pits he had absolutely no grip whatsoever. But he's managed to keep second place, so he's done a good job there. He's obviously got a long way to catch up with Dizzy, though. That is not going to happen. Yeah. So we've now got RBZ in 3rd.
RBZ as well.
His chase of Reese obviously is off because he's already ahead of him.
Yeah.
And then 4th is BPR Reversal, who's going to be battling with Reese once again.
Cupid's lap for 1:10.8, incredible.
So once again, the action shifts to BPR Reversal versus Pro Racing, and the tyre wear between them shouldn't be too different, because
if you look at that, I'll just look further back through the field. Pretty eventless, if I'm being honest with you. How's Sam managed to find himself all the way back in 9th? Something's happened to Sam that we've missed.
Yeah, I thought he was going to be in the background of this battle. He should be there, so obviously something's gone wrong with him as well.
I don't know how he's really I don't know how even Commando's managed to bring himself into this race. I don't mean to keep on talking about my drivers, but yeah, I'm just looking at Rapids v Commando and the cars behind. Mighty Midget could maybe be in a battle with Commando. I don't believe it though, because I think he's got the newer tyres. So yeah, it's all going to be all eyes on BPRL Reversal compared to Reese. If you was in RBZ's position, what would you be doing, James? Would you be at all panicked or relaxed, or?
RBZ's got this. He's easily got 3rd because he's got a buffer behind him now. Reversal's got another lap older tyres, and he'd be quicker than Reese anyway because of the 2 lap fresher tyres. He's got 3 fresher tyres in the Reversal, and they'll be battling each other. So it's not RBZ's podium. It's all about whether Pro Racing can get 4th off Reversal, and I think that's the only question. Probably as well about what Sam can do. Obviously he's had a spin, so he's now out of position.
1 lap tyre difference.
Reese stays behind for now.
But it wouldn't surprise me.
Coming into the second DRS zone now. We know how good Reversal is in the braking zone, and he's taking the inside line at the moment. This is a rubbish camera view. We're on board with Reversal, and he's managed to hold it, but he's run onto the grass, and it hasn't actually lost him any time.
Cost him anything.
No, the grass is not too much of a problem.
Yeah. Obviously this game, this league maybe on the 2016 game would be interesting to see how things changed as well, if that ever did happen, and I presume it would do, to be honest, the way things are looking.
Yeah, this is obviously it's a little bit of an odd time to talk about.
It's been a relatively successful season.
Yeah, it's been a successful season. We'll be back for a season 2, but it'll obviously be at the end of the next game cycle. It's only going to be like a once per year thing. But it will be interesting to see.
I'm just taking a look
what
at
happens.
Reese versus BPRL Reversal.
Yeah, we're on board with it. We've got Reese going around the outside.
Reversal tries to block the slipstream. I'll hand it over to you, James.
Yeah, and coming through the S's now, and Reese has got a much better exit. He should swoop around the outside here, but Reversal's got a good positioning for the next corner. They're going to go side by side. Reese has got the DRS, so pulls slightly in front. But Reversal has the inside line, gives it a go, and he spun it.
Oh.
That's by himself, because there definitely wasn't contact between Reese and Reversal there. I think Reversal has lost it by himself.
Tiny bit.
Maybe it's just my view. I had nothing. It was just Reversal spun by himself. But
than me, though, probably.
Yeah, I don't. But it would be odd for Reversal to spin by himself like that. I don't see how he could have done that. But either way,
I think there would have been contact, but in my opinion, it was probably lag. So
yeah, could be that. But that's a shame because that's the only battle on the track has now gone. Reese has got 4th, all to himself. RBZ 3rd, Reversal 5th, and then going down the rest of the order on the race director, we have Rapids in 6th, who obviously overtook Sam when Sam had that problem. Sam has made a 4th stop. That's what it was. So obviously he's it wasn't just a spin, it was obviously a full-on crash that he had, and he had to make a whole new stop. So he's only ahead of Jay Pearce now. And
one interesting battle I would take an eye on.
Oh, yeah.
Rapids and Reversal I would have a look at. Obviously Cyril Rosberg disconnected, so maybe that's why there's only
that's why there's one less car.
This
Rapids has got fresher tyres.
It's going to be close for 5th actually.
Rapids came in with 9 laps to go.
Commando and even the Mighty Midget, because obviously BPRR Reversals, as I have a bit of a word blank there, he's gonna have very worn tyres, so
yeah, he's done 10 laps on them so far, and Rapids only has to do 9 laps on these options to the end, so he's only done 7 on them at the moment. So you would think that even though Rapids is on the option tyres, he should still have better wear to the end of the race, and he's gaining all the time, very quickly, coming into the final sector. So this spin from Reversal may have cost him more than just a shot at 4th place. It could cost him 5th place here, with Rapids F1 building up behind him.
5th is actually quite open.
Should be in DRS. He is in DRS. Just saw him press the button, and it's actually showing it. He's just staying behind. Here we go. He's going to try and switch it back, but it's not quite worked. But now he's in the DRS. We know Reversal's very good at defending. He always takes that inside line. He loves that inside line.
Hopefully he doesn't have an identical crash to what happened last lap. Nothing.
No, he's further ahead this time, so he's able to keep it.
And take a look back to Commando in 7th. He's closing in on this pretty rapidly.
Yeah, we can see him.
So is Reversal actually. So the Mighty Midget even is closing in a lot as they're still battling.
Only a lap and a bit to go as well.
Yeah,
so
I think it's going to be a bit too little, too late for Commando. By the looks of things,
he's gaining a lot.
Yeah,
though.
It's going to be very close. He is.
Rapids goes down the inside. He's got the move done.
Is close.
No, he hasn't, because he's messed up the exit. Reversal's back through. So it's a 3-way battle.
Commando runs wide.
3-way battle.
Ooh.
Commando might have the switch.
Yeah.
Oh. Reversal's lost it.
Commando's going to go
he's
around the outside.
Reversal
can see him. He's going to lose both places and possibly even the place to the Mighty Midget here. This has been a dreadful couple of laps from BPRL Reversal. Hopefully Commando can get the move done for him if he wants to. Oh,
another contact.
No,
that was a mistake by Reversal. Reversal came from out of nowhere.
I think that might have even been a sort of auto spin.
That was a mistake.
That might just be my screen yet again.
I think he just came from too far back, to be honest.
No. Wins the race.
Puncture. That's why he spun.
Puncture.
He's going slowly. I think that's probably a failure. Maybe that was in the braking zone.
A Mighty Midget gets sick. I doubt it, but I wouldn't put it past him. Because Commando is closing in on Rapids as well. This is very interesting for a final part of the race. Presume RBZ came 3rd. Yeah, RBZ's going to come 3rd.
If anyone cares...
Commando... he's very close. This could go either way. I presume you are, but you
he's got it.
Want to be watching.
Reversal's lost the tyres. Reversal's lost the tyres and he's going to lose both places here. No, he isn't, because Mighty Midget's bottled it. Why did he do that? Oh, that's a big mistake by Mighty Midget. Yeah, no, this is... I kind of pointed this out, didn't I? That Rapids would have older tyres. Possibly Commando could close him down. And Rapids has been disqualified. He might get that place back.
Maybe that was for reversing, to be honest.
It could be. Reversal's lost it again. So Sam's going to beat him.
Sam's
and Jay Pearce, I think.
I don't know where Jay Pearce is.
Or did Jay Pearce go a lap down?
I can't find Jay Pearce. Yeah,
did Jay Pearce? He went a lap down, so he can't gain that place.
Yeah.
Carnage last lap.
So, yeah, looking back on that race, obviously it's not quite over yet. Congratulations to your league, James, for wrapping up the title. and congratulations to Dizzy Cupid for wrapping up his own battle. It's been pretty much a very good day for both of us, actually, considering we got 3rd and 5th actually as SRL. Hopefully those positions get maintained. Unlucky race for BPRL. Yeah, just
that was.
them really,
I mean, no offense to the drivers, but I think they let themselves down a little bit, and in that last lap they lost out. BPR reversal. I don't know about the puncture. I'm really not sure, but he went for a move on rapids that really just was never going to work. And I'm not sure if he spun because he had a puncture, or whether he got a puncture when he was trying to recover from the spin. But he shouldn't have been going for the inside because he was never going to make the move. And it was the same with the Mighty Midget. He was going past rapids. He should have just taken that position and tried to slipstream Commando to the line. But he seemed to try and go down the inside of Commando as well. And that allowed rapids to go back past Midget. Obviously rapids got disqualified, but he is going to probably be reinstated depending on corner cuts on what he was disqualified
You're classified for. Twice on my results.
Decent.
What would
I'll take the points.
driver of the day? I don't know. Really.
Well, it's got to be Dizzy, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It was a bit boring, but it has to be Dizzy.
Outperforming.
Yeah, outperform themselves probably.
I think it was a decent recovery from Commando and the Mighty Midget. I think disappointment of the race has got to go to Reversal or even Sam. He was looking right in it. We'll have to see what happened to him.
Yeah, so Sam...
Bit of an unlucky race for Reese.
Reversal had the puncture.
I think just lots of little things just hindered him. A very, very quiet race for Burnout, but very impressive to be within 22 seconds of Dizzy Cupid. I was at a further 18 seconds behind. Yeah, Reese. Unfortunate for him, we'll have to see what happened to him. Yeah, I'm on the results screen.
Yeah, I'm stuck. I'm stuck in looking at the pit lane.
Yeah, do you want me to read them out?
Wait a second. Sometimes it'll go to it. We'll just hang on. We'll hang on to see if the results pop up, and then everyone can see it. But it's not looking like it is going to do that at the moment. I don't know what is wrong with my game at the moment. It's glitching out every possible chance at the moment. So I think it's quite a few people are stuck.
Who's hosting the session? I believe Dave's not ready, so we can't.
Reese.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run through the results quickly.
Yeah, because it's not.
Doesn't seem like it's gonna work. Dominant race from Dizzy Cupid, starting first, taking the win, taking the championship, taking the constructors for the F1 league, your league, obviously, James. Then a silent race from Burnout in second, 22 seconds behind. A further 18 seconds behind in third is RBZ. If I do say so myself, it was a pretty decent race from him. Pro Racing, unlucky from him. Commando in P5, Mighty Midget in P6, Reversal in P7, and Sam and J Pierce P8 and P9 rounding out the runners. So that's pretty much it from me, and I'll maybe see you guys in Abu Dhabi.
Yep, I'll just do the final send-off to the session. So, see, that leaves the championship over. Both championships, as we said, but the last race will still be fiercely competed, I'm sure, because there are still a few little interesting battles going on. Obviously, SRL have now gone ahead of CRL after their good race, and the battle between RRL and BPRL is unfortunately over. I think RRL now have that, but there is a chance that BPRL could redeem second. So do watch the last race.
Standings right now,
because there is still a little bit of a battle there for second and fourth.
Just keep
I've looked at it. There'll be BPRL have got a big job to do to catch up with RRL, and CRL and SRL will probably be the main battle. But anyway, I think that'll do now. From the pit lane, as you can wonderfully see, and not the results, I'm just going to say goodbye and thank you very much for watching. We will see you next week.